I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. These are the competing electronic signs you see while entering and leaving the village of Bloomingburg. People are heading to the polls in Bloomingburg today to cast ballots in a referendum vote to determine whether or not the village should be dissolved and placed under the jurisdiction of the government of the town of Mamakating. The vote is the latest development in the ongoing controversy over the 396-unit Hasidic housing development that's being built in the village, along with a proposed private girls' school to serve the Hasidic residents. Many Bloomingburg residents who favor dissolution have voiced fears that they would be overwhelmed by the voters who would be living in the new housing, and that consolidation will save town taxpayers money. Sherry Robinholt was with others across from Village Hall earlier today, trying to keep track of who was voting. What are you hoping for today?
A fair election, not a repeat of the last time where we have to spend money for lawsuits and court costs to make everything fair. That's all. Just fair. Everyone can live together, but just everyone should follow the law. That's all we ask. That's all we've ever asked from the day one. Follow the same laws.
There are 362 registered voters in Bloomingburg, and with already more than 200 registration challenges filed along with lawsuits, could be days before the dissolution vote results are known. Keep clicking here at Record Online later tonight for the very latest on today's vote in Bloomingburg. A husband and wife escaped unhurt after a fire ripped through their home in the city of Newburgh this morning. The fire broke out shortly before 7 a.m. inside the residence at 214 Prospect Street. Newburgh Assistant Fire Chief Robert Bain said the blaze appeared to have started in the kitchen area and is not considered suspicious. Bain said the fire was fully underway when emergency personnel arrived. The single-story house is considered a total loss. About 30 firefighters from Newburgh and vicinity were called to the scene. In Ulster County, 2 men have been arrested following a state police investigation into a burglary and a shooting that occurred at a residence in the town of Plattekill. 23-year-old Ruben Rodriguez of Plattekill and 26-year-old David Valenzuela of Wallkill were both charged with first-degree burglary. Rodriguez was additionally charged with criminal use of a firearm. Both were sent to Ulster County Jail without bail. There was no report of any injury resulting from the shooting. Passengers aboard a First Student school bus suffered minor injuries when the bus rear-ended a motorcycle Monday afternoon on Route 209 in Accord. State police say the operator of the motorcycle, 53-year-old Paul Burge of Stone Ridge, had slowed down at the intersection with Whitfield Road when it was struck from behind. The school bus, driven by 67-year-old Leonard Krieger of Pine Bush, was carrying 34 students from the Pine Bush High School girls varsity and JV field hockey teams. 16 of the team members reported minor injuries and were either evaluated at the scene or at Ellenville Hospital. Krieger was issued a ticket by state police. Burge was taken to Kingston Hospital for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries to his head and shoulder. Almost everyone who spoke out during a public hearing in Goshen last evening made it clear to Orange County legislators once again they don't want the county to follow through on its latest attempt to sell the Valley View nursing home to a private operator. Speakers, including former legislator and privatization opponent Roxanne Donnery, said the nursing home's improved financial situation and quality of care should be reason enough to keep it in county hands. She called the legislators a, quote, government of nothing but shenanigans. And the legislature had voted 12-9 back in April to transfer the 360-bed facility to an appointed board for it to sell. But a judge later ruled a 14-vote supermajority is needed for the privatization plan to pass. The vote's scheduled for November 13th, when Orange County Executive Steve Newhouse presents his budget to lawmakers tomorrow. He's expected to push for the Valley View sale as a way to help avoid the layoff of several hundred county workers. A reported burglary at a beauty salon in Kingston has resulted in the arrest of a town of Ulster man. Police got a report of a break-in last Thursday at the La Shag Beauty Salon on Fair Street. Detectives say evidence at the scene coupled with interviews led them to 47-year-old Daniel Toohey. An arrest warrant was issued and Toohey was found in a Kingston motel. He was sent to Ulster County Jail following his arraignment on a felony burglary charge. Police did not reveal what may have been taken from the business. A major north-south thoroughfare in the Saugerties area is now functional with today's official reopening of the refurbished Sauer Bridge. Bridge is at the intersection of Route 9W and Glasgow Turnpike and was closed back in February after a large chunk of bridge asphalt fell into the Sulpus Creek. Fixing the deteriorating county-maintained bridge had been on the Ulster's to-do list prior to the incident, but damage caused to the superstructure by the bad winter weather and heavy equipment sped up the timeline for the project. Among the people in the news, former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice. Rice has been chosen to receive West Point's prestigious Thayer Award, given each year to an outstanding citizen who exemplifies the Academy motto, Duty, Honor, Country. Rice served as Secretary of State under President George W. Bush and Assistant to the President for National Security Affairs. Rice was the second woman to hold the job of Secretary of State. The first female Secretary of State, Madeleine Albright, received the Thayer Award last year. And these are exciting times for Clee Anthony Early, the former Pine Bush and SUNY Sullivan basketball star, who will be looking to make an impact with the New York Knicks. Early was drafted by the Knicks in the second round. He and the rest of the squad will be at West Point's Crystal Arena this week for training camp. His new teammates say his addition to the team will help the Knicks get back into the playoffs. The Knicks preseason opener is coming up October 8th. More clouds and the threat of rain in the forecast for our area. Wednesday will be another cloudy day with a chance of a passing shower. The highs will be up around 75 degrees. Thursday should be a partly sunny day with temperatures back up into the middle 70s. We'll get an edge on the day by starting it with the Times Herald Record, and breaking news as always just a click away right here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.